Okay, we are going to draw the cylinder. It is ISO number 4. You can choose what size you want your cylinder to be. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make mine 2 inches by 2 inches, right? Well, 2-inch diameter circle. So I'm going to come out, and we're drawing an isometric circle, right? So it's going to look more like an ellipse or like an oval, right? So just one more look at it, and then I'll bring it back in as we get there. So 2 inches. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mega mark. I already started with my V just to save a little bit of time here. And we'll come out and drop there. Again, I'm drawing nice and dark, just like always, because I want you to be able to see it on the camera. You should be drawing super light so that it erases super easy, especially for ellipses because there are so many lines you're going to have to erase. Once you've got your isometric box, we're going to draw a cross in the middle. And we are going to then mark all the halfway points. So we went 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll make that nice and dark in case you can't see it. You can see it pretty good today. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's all of our halfways. Each line's midpoint, right? And then coming across here, we want to go somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 of the way up, right? So right now the spacing on this line is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 is halfway. 2 is halfway. 3 is 3/4. Let's fall just underneath the dot. We'll do that on both sides. And then we'll do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just before the dot, we'll put our mark. And I like that. That's pretty good. All right, so once we have that, we're going to go through and we are going to draw our arc. All right, we're going to draw our arc. So let's go here. And we're just hand sketching, trying to make sure we hit all 3 points. Right? It's not going to be perfect, but if you use those 3 points, it should be pretty good. I probably should have went closer to 60% rather than 75, but not the worst. Okay, so we have our top cylinder. Ellipse is the word I'm thinking of. So let's go and draw the second one, and we'll put it down here someplace. Again, you're allowed to choose the height. So we are just going to randomly draw off on some 30s, just like we always do. And then I can steal some of these measurements from above, right? I can just put my ruler up here, know this is the dot. I should put my middle one here too. Right? Know this is the dot, follow it back. Once I get that intersection, I can come the other way. So I should have a perfect isometric cube right below that one. So again, we'll mark our halfways. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? We'll finish our cross in the middle. And we're good there. So let's again mark just below the dot. Right, because it was 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to mark it just below the third dot. 1, 2, 3, just below the third dot. Now, I can do the same thing here, but a nice little trick might be to come up here and make sure, because eventually we're going to draw this line down. I'm actually going to draw it now. I know that my arc is going to hit that point because I'm drawing a cylinder. And that's not, you're not always drawing a cylinder, but this time we are. And we really want to make sure that this up and down line looks nice and straight. If your ellipse below is a little bit different than your ellipse above, it's not going to come out great. So we're going to use that, and then we're going to start drawing our arcs in here. Technically, I could skip what I'm drawing right now since I'm going to have to erase that part. But just for the point of what we're doing, we'll draw it anyway. Awesome. We have to erase all of what's inside of here, right? Because unless it's made of glass, it's not going to be see-through. Obviously, erase all of our construction lines just like we always do. And I'm going to leave it there. You're going to go. I think we know to this point which lines have to be erased, which ones don't. But that is the cylinder drawing. Again, you can choose the diameter, you can choose the height, but it does have to be a perfect cylinder. If you have any questions, come up and ask. But otherwise, good luck.